There are days, and then there are days. Today was absolutely spectacular. We started out and decided that we were going to do a little bit of back roading. So we hopped in the pickup truck and took the road that does the West Fork. That took us all the way up, turns to dirt, and it's actually a big old loop that then meets up with the main road. And it took us up to high mountain meadows and beautiful views above the tree line. We were sitting at about 10,000 feet. All the paintbrushes blooming and absolutely incredible. Then we wrapped back down through the aspen, and I don't know, every single one of these videos you're gonna hear me talking about the aspen, and then they're just magical trees. But so then we worked down to the main road and took that up past Lizard Head Pass, which is also at about 10,000, 11,000 feet, and Lizard Head itself sits up at about 13,000, I believe. Then hopped over down to Trout Lake, and Trout Lake is absolutely gorgeous. It's perfect, sandwiched in between a bunch of 12, 13,000 foot peaks that are completely bald, and just all of the colors have oxidized, and the different layers of scree that have fallen down they kind of create a red and gray and rock rainbow that sits over the lake itself. It's also been really nice because the water's been completely clear. So there have been plenty of rain and plenty of storms, which is completely different and unexpected given everything going on down in California right now, where there's wildfires and horrible droughts. In fact, we haven't seen most of the reservoirs around here, Trout Lake, McPhee, at levels this high in a long time. So that's wonderful to see. And there's been enough rain that the mountainsides themselves are actually green. And it adds to it, because you very rarely actually see the bald, naked mountainsides up here, at least, green. They're normally multi-hued or just beige. So then we looped down into Telluride, or Mountain Village as they call it, and from Mountain Village we took the free tram that goes up and then down and drops you, I think, 1,700 feet into Telluride. There's a great little rib place. There's a couple other videos that I'll upload tied to that. And we have a family ritual where we go to the Oak, is what it's called, and get their rack of ribs. And they are to die for, and it is a mound. I did a full rack, and I thought I'd be able to knock it out, and I usually have a pretty hearty appetite, but this time I still had 4 ribs left, so that was fantastic. And they do fried okra and amazing sweet potato wedges. Took it back up, enjoyed taking some photographs, and Telluride is incredible. It's famous just for good reason. Waterfall at the end of the street, ways back, and you just see that coming down, probably a 1,000-foot drop. And so walking old Main Street through Telluride, and it feels like a Wild West town, and has the square buildings with the kind of stair-stepped top that you would see in westerns. Caught the tram back up, paused at the very top for some more photos, and then drove back. I was exhausted, but decided that it was just too perfect not to try fly fishing. And when I first got here, I walked out and caught a beautiful rainbow trout, but then hadn't had any luck since. And went out here in the river just behind me, which you can hopefully see, and went out and ended up catching 6 fish, various sizes. I think they were all rainbows, 1 little brown, nothing huge, but on that light fly rod, it's an incredible catch. And it's just so beautiful because you're paying attention to every inch of the river, every piece of your surroundings. You don't want to catch trees yourself, only aiming for the fish. And I think on top of the six I caught, there were 2 or 3 more that were on and then got off before I got them to me, and then a ton of strikes that I missed. So it was one of the best fishing days I think I've had in years. So it's now just got back and sat down for a cigar with the family. His mom plays some of her beautiful music. I'll link to that too. I'd love to share some of her original songs with y'all. And now this is the end of the day. Just relaxing in a campfire, and I think I'll sleep like a baby. So here's a quick look at the area right around the camp, and it's sunset right now. So, this is the West Fork of the Dolores. Area I was fishing earlier. And now I just sit down and wait for the stars to come out. I'm really looking forward to that. The Milky Way will come up right on the other side of this ridge and then sink down in, and it's a beautiful crescent moon. These are the moments that you travel for.